Hi Sag, this is your June reading. This month I'm doing exactly the same. 2 cards for each week of the month. I'm also using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, as well as Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield, and an affirmation message for you by Miranda Kerr. So we're going to go through it week by week. So week 1, Sag. You've got the 8 of Pentacles and you've got it teamed with the Devil. Now, readers often refer to the 8 of Pentacles as the Apprentice card. And then it would make you think, well, how can it be the Apprentice card when it's number 8? Okay, you would expect the Apprentice card to say be 0 or number 1. The thing with the 8 of Pentacles is we've come from the 7, and the 7 is where we stop and we start to re-evaluate. We start to work out whether it's worth our time, effort, finances, feelings, emotions, whatever, whether it's worth investing in this anymore, okay? And when I say this, it could be anything for any of you. For some, it could be work. For others, it can be a relationship, a personal relationship. For others, it can be family, it can be friendship. So we've reevaluated. And then we get the 8 of Pentacles. So we start, we've decided to continue to invest in this. So then we've got to put more hard work, more effort, hopefully have some renewed enthusiasm, okay? So, all of those things combined can sometimes be a similar description as you would with an apprentice. But underneath there, you've got the Devil. Now, the Devil can talk about, a toxic situation, of course. It can talk about addictions. It can, though, also talk about negative thinking. So, with the Devil being there, is it suggesting that whatever this is for you, you have re-evaluated? And you've decided to push on and see this through to the end. But there may still be some negativity there within your thinking. I don't think the Devil is there as so much as you wanting to break away from someone or something. Although for some of you that may be the case. But if that is the case for some of you, then you have to know that with the Devil, those chains that are around the man and the woman are loosely around their neck. At any time, they can break those chains and set themselves free. So, the fact that we've got to the 8 of Pentacles is based on the fact that you have made this decision to see this through to the end. I do feel it's more to do with your frame of mind, okay? And I do feel there's still some negativity attached to whatever this is. Moving into week 2, you have the King of Cups. And you have the 9 of Cups. So look, the King of Cups could be talking about somebody else that you are dealing with here. Possible water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. If that's not the case, Sag, then it could certainly be talking about your energy. If so, with the King of Cups, we can only hope that with that being there, that you have your emotions under wraps, okay? Because the King of Cups has learnt to master his emotions. And then underneath it, we have the 9 of Cups. Now, 9 of Cups, as we know, is that wish fulfillment, okay? So for you, what is it that you're wishing and hoping for? Is it a water sign? Is it somebody, as I said, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces? Is it something else? I can only assume for all of you it could be very different. But the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment here. Moving into week 3, this is a little bit more difficult. We have the Seven of Swords here. And alongside, we have the Hermit. Seven of Swords, as we know, is that sneaky energy. Sly, sneaky, sometimes described as the thief, okay? Somebody that, could literally be stealing from you. Although I don't feel that that's the case here. But the Seven of Swords talks about somebody who is doing something wrong, is doing something behind another person's back, and presumes they're not going to get found out, but they do get caught there with the Seven of Swords. So who is that, Sag? Is it you that's planning on doing something sneaky here? Is this another individual? Is this the water sign? The Hermit is about inner reflection, soul searching, needing to find the answer to something, but we can only do that by going within ourselves. So, the Hermit is quite a deep message, okay? Yes, the Hermit on a more, if we're talking, a more run-of-the-mill type of message. That's the only way the only word that's come to my mind. The Hermit can be where you are literally behaving like the Hermit, okay? Where you may be isolating yourself a little bit too much. But again, I'm not feeling that. It is possible here that somebody may be doing something sneaky, and you may very well find out this month. And I think it's going to cause you to do some soul searching in regards, yes, to this person. Maybe some soul searching because maybe on some level you will feel that you are partly responsible for their actions. But on another level, maybe some soul searching here because you will need to work out how you now feel about this person. Week 4, Two of Wands, teamed with the Strength card. Two of Wands, being at a crossroads, needing to make a decision. Which path do I take? The globe in the man's hand suggests the world is your oyster. But do you stay where you are? See, you know what's come to my mind as well, Sag? Sorry, Sag, I got disturbed then. What's come to my mind here is that maybe for some of you, whatever this is here, whatever it is that you've decided to push forward on, that you've decided to continue to invest in, for some of you, I feel that as the month progresses, you're going to start to feel that you've made a mistake. And, whether it be feeling tied and trapped, whether it is this negative thinking, this little demon that's tapping at your shoulder, some of you may literally, want to sneak away from this. Yes, you're going to need to do some deep soul searching here. The Strength card, as we know, is about internal strength. And that internal strength is going to be needed here, because a decision's got to be made. Because the decision you've made over there with the Eight of Pentacles, I don't feel, for the majority of you, is the right decision. Now, your card from the Psychic Tarot is partnerships and alliances. So this month, your partnerships and your alliances are going to be very important. They are going to be at the forefront. That is what is going to be significant this month. And that is most likely what this is talking about. Now, partnerships don't have to be personal relationships. As I said at the beginning, you know, we have relationships with many different people in our lives. But there is a partnership that, for the majority of you, questions about this partnership are going to be raised. Your Whispers of Love card, which I don't think, that I've ever had this card come out before, is the heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. See, there's definitely, as I said, more going on here. We have this sneaky behavior up here with the Seven of Swords. We've got this devil energy here, this negativity. It may very well, Sag, that it may not be you that's planning to leave something or someone behind. It may be another person. Your affirmation message is, I am willing to change. I flow freely with change and welcome the opportunities it brings. As I grow and experience new things, I create the space for positive thoughts and actions to arise. So, you know, this is going to be a month that, if change doesn't take place this month, the idea of change, the soul searching and reflecting about the change, about the path we need to follow, is going to be brought into question this month. Okay, Sag, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for all your likes and your shares and for subscribing. And I always do forget, but all the readings are always for sun sign as well as moon and rising. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Bye.